Zak Brown, thank you very much for joining us on Sky Sports Indycar. We're going to talk all things IndyCar ahead of this Long Beach weekend. First and foremost, you've grown exponentially over the winter. There's been limited running in terms of testing, but you've got off to a flying start. You must be really pleased with the progress the team's making.
Yeah, very proud of our racing team. All the guys and girls are doing a great job preparing three fast race cars for our three fast racing drivers, and so we've started the season strong. Maybe could have, should have been a couple wins by now, but we'll start with a couple seconds. And Alex had a strong fourth. Felix has actually been the fast qualifier of the bunch, but has had a tangle at St. Pete, which was very much a racing incident. Alex was quick, and then Alex had his penalty, which is now behind us. Not sure many agreed with that call. And then Felix had some trouble. So, we need to keep pushing with Pato and get Felix those results he deserves, and then see if Alex, who certainly knows his way around Long Beach, might be able to get win number 3.
So first time back on a super speedway at Texas. The potential shown there must be really encouraging heading into the month of May.
Yeah, we're pretty strong on the ovals and have been for a couple years. Texas, we've won it before. Had we not had a yellow there at the end, I think I would have had my money on Pato, but Joseph did clearly an awesome job. What a race that was. And I think that sets us up for having 4 fast Indy 500 cars, because of course Tony's going to join us, this will be his 23rd Indy 500. So I think we've got a great blend of 4 drivers that all will have a chance to win the race. Hopefully one does.
And looking ahead at the 500, it's been a special day today because you've launched your historic Triple Crown livery series, and that's going to be run at the Indianapolis 500. You've got a 4th car to also launch as well.
Yeah, it's our, as you mentioned, it's our 60-year birthday. So we thought we would do something cool for the fans and our employees and our sponsors, and have shown this morning 3 of the 4 liveries. Pato's car, a nod back to our win at Le Mans in 1995. Felix's car, a nod back to our first win at Monaco in 1984 with Alain Prost. And, of course, the iconic Johnny Rutherford 1974, our first Indy 500 win, will be the car that Alex is driving. And then we'll show Tony's car, so he's not left out. That we'll do some cool stuff there. But yeah, to celebrate our Triple Crown, the fans were a great reaction, and interesting to hear everyone has an opinion on which of their 3 liveries is their favorite. And that's exactly what you want. Is you're hearing one going, I love Felix's car, another's Pato. My personal favorite is Rossi's, just a nod to the Indy 500 and our first win. But they're going to be great to see on track.
Whose idea was this, and how did it come about?
All of our ideas, or I should say most of our ideas, are generated in our world-class marketing department, sitting in Woking, of course, working very closely with our IndyCar marketing group. So that idea gets born out of every year we sit down with our brand team and talk about what do we want to do for the fans, what do we want to do for our employees, what do we want to do for our sponsors. And so they came up with the idea. This is the first of a few things that you're going to see rolling out over the course of the year. So this is not our only fun event this year, but all credit to them. And then, of course, it requires close collaboration with our sponsors, who are awesome. NTT Data, Aero Electronics, and BAT and SmartStop are our primary partners that are behind this. So getting them to go, hey, we want to kind of change the color of your logo or the color of your car. So they get into it. They're all enthusiastic, and they too want to put on a good show for their fans and their customers and their employees. So it's a team effort at the end of the day once the idea is hatched.
The cars look absolutely sensational, and it's a real trip down memory lane and a proud moment for you and the whole team to reflect on the history behind the brand.
Oh, 100%. I remember two of the three. I'd be lying if I said I remember 1974. That would have been three. But I have gone back and watched on YouTube all the historicals, so I feel like I know that race now. But yeah, I mean Johnny Rutherford, what a legend. Alain Prost, 4-time world champion, and then of course Le Mans, one of the most iconic races in the world, and one on our debut. So I remember and love all three races equally. Albeit Indy this year, I think we got a strong chance at winning it with having four cars that should run at the front. Unfortunately or fortunately, IndyCar is so competitive that while I think we've got four chances at winning, I think you look down the grid and you can probably point to another 15 cars that can win. So IndyCar has never been more competitive. And, I've got up in my wall at my house the year Penske put all three cars on the front row. I think it was Unser, Mears, and Danny Sullivan. So that's a little bit of a dream, but we'll see where the chips fall. It's not about qualifying, it's about the race.
Looking at the feat itself, is that something that you're motivated to repeat at McLaren?
Yeah, we're not in Le Mans, so it'd be hard to repeat that one at the moment. But I think I got a good 20 years ahead of me, so we've got time. First, we got to win one of them. I think realistically, Indy 500, we have a strong chance. Anything can happen there. Monaco, we still have clearly a lot of work to do to get our Formula One car at the front, but that's work in progress. And Le Mans, we got to enter it to win it. But I'd love to have a triple crown under the belt in time. Also, be very happy to win any of the three races.
Now, the team's had a strong start to the season, but so's the whole IndyCar series. Two great races, the biggest grid in decades. The premiere of the 1,000 Days to Indy series earlier this week as well. How encouraged are you by the health and direction of IndyCar and what this means for Arrow McLaren moving forward?
Yeah, we're very excited about IndyCar's future. We've got more races on network here in America. We've got great coverage with you internationally and in the UK. We've got huge fields, 27, 28 cars. I think we'll have some bumping at the 500. The quality of the drivers, quality of the teams. CW, I've not yet seen it. I know the industry saw it a day ago, and they said it was very good. So hopefully that'll have an impact on the sport in the same way Netflix has with Formula One. The new digital app that they put out, I think, is definitely a nice improvement. So we need to keep focusing on digital and fan engagement, but that's something I think IndyCar is always focused on. So I think we're going to just go from strength to strength.
And you've got three fantastic drivers in the stable now, four for the 500. Just quickly, with the liveries, did the drivers get to choose, or did they have a voice in terms of what they wanted to run?
I've learned a while ago, just let the drivers focus on driving. So they're funny. They do. They're excited, but we didn't let them pick because we knew that they'd all probably have different opinions than us. So, but they're all big smiles, got their new race suits on, and I think they feel like they got a new toy for the month of May.
Lastly, you touched on it earlier. There's going to be further celebrations for the McLaren racing family through the month of May, and that's to commemorate this prestigious Triple Crown achievement. Can you elaborate on what those might be? Any
More
clues?
surprises. They wouldn't be any good if they wouldn't be surprises if we told everyone. What I would say is this is what you've now seen we're doing in IndyCar. We're in other racing series, so don't be surprised if you see something equally as exciting in some of our other racing activities throughout the year.
And just quickly as well, you're out in a Formula One car this weekend. Are you enjoying that?
Love it. Anytime I can drive, I'm in. And Long Beach is a place I raced back when I was racing professionally, so it always feels good to kind of get out at the race that got me really all started in racing. 1981 Long Beach Grand Prix was my first race, so I'm out in my Williams FW07 that Alan Jones won the championship in in 1980. So I get a pass this weekend being a McLaren guy in a Williams car.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful story. Well, listen, thank you, Zak Brown. As always, you've been a wonderful guest. We wish you every success this weekend and the whole McLaren family all the success for 2023.
Thank you very much. Great to chat. And hi there, fans. Stay tuned. Watch for an exciting Indy 500.